The Carlton gained a healthy lead at half-time. Jack Riewoldt turned it on in the third to allow the Tigers to storm to the front. But until Chris Judd took over, it was looking like Richmond. The Blues, though, running out winners by 20 points. 14-20-104 to Richmond's 13-6-84 in front of an MCG crowd of over 60,500. A dour contest with only 3 goals kicked to half-time, but interest soon peaked as the game picked up, culminating in a thrilling finish as the Cats broke free with a 1-point win, 6-12-48 to the Saints 6-11-47 in front of a crowd of just under 43,000 at the MC. Despite a spirited endeavour, the Power just couldn't withstand the might of the reigning premiers Collingwood, thumping Port by 75 points, 24-11, 155 to 12-8-80. A pulsating game that saw the Hawks up by as much as 30 points in the third term before Adelaide stormed home, kicking 12 goals in the second half to take the win, 16-9-105 to Hawthorn, 12-13-85 in front of an ecstatic AAMI Stadium crowd of over 42,500. An enthralling game at the Gabba, both teams throwing in everything they had, but in the end, the Lions left heartbroken. Fremantle pinching the game by 2 points, 13-16, 94 to 14-8-92 in front of a crowd of just over 23,300. A scoreline no one predicted, Essendon delighting the mostly red and black crowd with a dominant performance. The Bulldogs led at the first break, but then it was all the Bombers embarrassing last year's preliminary finalists by 55 points, 16-17-113 to 8-10-58 in front of just over 42,600 at Etihad Stadium. Both sides admirable in 30-plus degree heat with numerous lead changes. It was the Eagles that held out in the end, getting over the line by 4 points, 13-14-92 to the Kangaroos, 13-10-88 in front of a touch under 35,900 at Patterson State. The ladder after one round, Essendon up the top, and isn't it great to see Collingwood, Carlton, Adelaide, the West Coast Eagles, Fremantle and Geelong all with a win, and then the two teams with the draw and the rest still looking for their first victory. The Gold Coast Suns, of course, playing their first game this year. To the Coleman medal, Jack Riewoldt sits on top of the tally again after his bag of 6, with Chris Dawes, Lindsay Thomas, Taylor Walker and Justin Westhoff rounding out the top 5 with 4 each. To next week's matches, it kicks off Friday night, St Kilda and Richmond. On Saturday at Etihad Stadium, North Melbourne and Collingwood. On Fox Sports, huge game for Port Adelaide and the West Coast Eagles at AAMI Stadium. The Gold Coast Suns make their AFL debut against Carlton. And also on Fox Sports, arguably the match of the round, Fremantle and Geelong from Patterson Stadium. On Sunday, the first of the Fox Sports double, the Western Bulldogs and the Brisbane Lions from Etihad Stadium. The Swans, they meet the Bombers, and Hawthorn and the Demons in the final game, the twilight match on Fox Sports.